taking over, man. Yeah. And know what it is. We know what it was, baby. Let's go. I want to see in Niger, I mean, one she my jar. To my side, baby, but a big bata jar. I know she belly mission in the ocean, need it. To battle time, going about when he lives fit. And my leg, Ibrahim Lama, Mujo, my ballet. I'm a free rap, rapping, where it's a uni ballet. I will be if you fall, I will be if you alle. To Baba Dabi Brocco, Yana, where Jajale. Mutis of free to let me, let's see, be conquer. Mutis also the love for reading for the conquer. Mukonko, Yamus also do.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
There are times that I aim for knowledge in certain areas like business and so on. Which station can give me that non-stop information?
High Impact 102.1 FM. We've got information for you on the go.
I will make it my everyday station.
You definitely should.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
After missing out of the party of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will begin their journey back to the Mundial today with their first game in the qualifying series against Lesotho. Talking about the Crocodiles, the match will be held at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, Uyo Akwa Ibom, from 5 p.m. Nigerian time today. And then after today's game, the Eagles will fly to Southern Africa, where they will confront the Warriors of Zimbabwe at the Air Stadium, Bature, Rwanda on Sunday. And then on the note of the Eagles of Nigeria, welcome you to the Sports In A Jiffy this morning on the Morning Impact Show, coming to you from the studio of Empire Radio 102.1 FM. We serve you this package every weekday, 10 a.m. to 10 minutes. On the flip side of 10 is the Thursday edition today, the 16th day in the month of November, year 2023. So to reminder that I can keep track of this update and more by following us across all social media platforms on X and Instagram at Impact 102.1 FM. You can watch us live on YouTube at Impact 102.1 FM. Don't forget that we serve this to you fast with a lot of facts, and we tend to make it compact because a lot of people ask us, what can we do in 10 minutes? And then we promise you the best of sport entertainment. Ayodeji Ajiboye is my name, and I'll scooping beats for the next 10 minutes or thereabout. Yes, we are looking forward to a successful outing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria today. And according to the NFF General Secretary Mohamed Sanusi, he revealed that the Federation prepared the team for success in the game, which he said the Federation is using to prepare the national team for a good outing at next year's African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. And yes, away from the Eagles of Nigeria, the Crocodiles are also talking tough. Yes, Nigeria may have some of the biggest stars in African football, but that will not guarantee the Super Eagles easy victory in their World Cup qualifier against Lesotho today. According to the Crocodiles caretaker coach Leslie Notsi, the Super Eagles will meet them in their opening game of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers today. And then speaking on the game on Tuesday, Uyo Notsi said his team is expecting a tough game against the three-time African champions today, adding that on paper the quality in the Nigerian squad is intimidating, but he promised to field the competitive team against the Super Eagles Stars. Hey, from Eagles of Nigeria, let's talk about the result of matches that were played in the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership. Yes, NWFL Premiership match week 1. The game began on with Ekiti Queens drawing 0-0 against the Delta Queens. And yes, yesterday we saw the Niger Rattles lost 1-3. They lost 1-3 at home to Nasarawa Amazons. Nasarawa Amazons got the first win of the competition, but then they were not the biggest winners of the week. However, Atlant Queens were 4-0 winners over Royal Queens. Abia Angels 3-2 Adamawa Queens. Confluence Queens played 0-0 up against Danas Ladies, while Raymond Stars Ladies, the newcomers, drew Rivers Angels 1-0 draw. Sunshine Queens draw 1-0 up against Bayelsa Queens, while Edo Queens also won 4-1 up against the Lagos-based FC Robo Queens. And from that, let's talk about the Adova Handball Premier League Match Day 2 results. In the male category, Kano Pillars were played 21-21 with the Correction Boys. Niger United 34-28 up against the Defenders. Toje Marine Academy 39-26 to the Police Machines, while Confluence Stars 18-22 up against Safety Shooters. Bendel Dynamos won 29-25 up against the Benue Buffaloes, while Lagos Seasiders played 35-31 to Rema Strikers. In the female category, Benue Queens were 21-32 losers to the Safety Babes, while Rema Queens won 29-22 to Delta Queens. Bendel Dynamos 23-24 up against the Imo Grasshoppers, while Plateau Peacocks played 20-13 up against Seasider Babes. Bayelsa Queens were 25-29 losers up against Defender Babes. And yes, the games continue today as they are in the match day 3 already, and a couple of interesting matchups that you should look out for. Away from handball, let's talk about basketball today. The Nigerian Premier Basketball League Final 4 is to take place in Port Harcourt from 22 to 26 of November this month. Yes, another champion and their Basketball African League representative is going to be known. We are all ready for that. Don't forget that the 4 teams that qualified to play the Final 4 are the Rovers Hoopers, the Hoops and Raid, Nigeria Customs, and the Boko City Chiefs. However, Boko City Chiefs, up until this morning, were actually in some kind of Royal Rumble. Yes, they were being said that they are fielding someone who is underage. From that straight to tennis this morning. Carlos Alcaraz beat Andrei Rublev, while Dani Medvedev is into the semis of the ATP final in Paris already. Dani Medvedev reached the semi-finals in the ATP finals, and Carlos Alcaraz kept alive his own hopes on his debut by beating an anguished Andrei Rublev. Wimbledon champion Alcaraz had lost to Alexander Zverev in his red group opener, but the Spaniard returned to beat Andrei Rublev 7-5, 6-2 in Turin, Italy. Rublev hit himself so hard with his racket that he drew blood in his own loss that ended his last 4 chances, but fellow Russia and Medvedev beat Zverev 7-6, 6-4 to reach the semi-finals. In the doubles, Britain's Joe Salisbury and American Rajiv Ram, defending champions at the prestigious season-ending event, advanced with a match to spare. They were 6-3, 3-6, 10-7 winners against Britain's Neil Skupski and Dutchman Wesley Koloff, who must beat Rohan Bopanna of India and Australian Matthew Ebden in their final group match to reach the last 4 as well. And yes, from that, let's talk boxing this morning. British heavyweight 34-year-old will face Otto Wallin. Talking about Anthony Joshua, will be facing Otto Wallin in Saudi Arabia on 23 December, while American Deontay Wilder, who is 38 years old, will be taking on Joseph Parker in the co-main event. And then should both Joshua and Wilder be victorious next month, the former world champions could face each other in 2024. Last night, a huge poster featuring the 16 fighters on the card with the tagline "Day of Reckoning" pulled focus inside the Oval Arena. I mean, when I saw that particular poster, it caught my attention as well, and Joshua almost leapt out of his seat when provoked by Miller. The American 35 tested positive for banned substances in 2019 and was withdrawn from a world title shot against the Watford-born fighter, who then fought and lost to Andy Ruiz Jr. Right about now, all hands in glove now. Anthony Joshua will be back in the ring, and then he has a bout up against Otto Wallin in Saudi Arabia, December 23. That's the date. Mark your calendars. This is one to really look out for. And from that, talking basketball this morning, the NBA has suspended Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green for 5 games without pay for escalating an on-court altercation in Tuesday's contest with the Minnesota Timberwolves. The league announced yesterday Green, one of the 3 players ejected after a fight during the in-season tournament game, was suspended for forcibly grabbing Rudy Gobert around the neck in an unsportsmanlike and dangerous manner, according to the NBA Executive Vice President Joe Domas. In a statement, Domas said Green's history of unsportsmanlike conduct played a role in the length of the suspension. Klay Thompson and Jaden McDaniels, who were also ejected, were fined $25,000 along with Gobert for their role in the incident as well. However, Green will miss 2 games against the Oklahoma City Thunder in addition to matchups with the Austin Rockets, the Phoenix Suns, and the San Antonio Spurs. And the last one, as part of the in-season tournament, he will also lose $769,970 as a result of the suspension. Wow, that's bogus amount of money, fam. And yes, away from that, let's talk football. This morning and the result of matches that were played in the Women's Champions League last night. FC Bayern Munich ladies played 2-2 up against Roma Feminine, while Ajax women played 2-0 up against Paris Saint-Germain Feminine. In Group D, Paris FC Feminine lost 1-2 to Akan Women, while Real Madrid Feminine drew 2-2 with Chelsea Women. Well, that was some kind of, late decisions that frustrate the Chelsea ladies, by the way. And it was not a good night for Emma Eyes. Well, only just confirmed last night that she's going to be coaching the US women national team, and then she lost that particular one. That was a draw up against the Real Madrid ladies, by the way, 2-2, but then it didn't go down well with them. In the FIFA Under-17 Men's World Cup last night, USA Under-17 defeated Burkina Faso Under-17 2-1. That one ended. France Under-17 played 1-0 up against Korea Republic, while in Group F, Mexico Under-17 played 2-2 draw against Venezuela Under-17. New Zealand Under-17 lost 1-3 to Germany Under-17. So as it stands now, the only African team who has won 2 games are the Senegalese boys. Games to be played today: Ecuador Under-17 will be played up against Panama Under-17, while Morocco Under-17 will be hosting Indonesia Under-17. In Group B, Canada Under-17 will be hosting Mali Under-17, while Uzbekistan Under-17 will be hosting the Spanish Under-17 side. International friendlies to be played today: Norway will be hosting Faroe Island. And yes, don't forget that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be in action today as well. Other European Championship qualifying that will be going on today: Cyprus will be hosting Spain, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Georgia up against Scotland, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. In qualifying Group J, Liechtenstein will be hosting Portugal, Luxembourg will be hosting Bosnia-Herzegovina, Slovakia will be hosting Ireland, while in Group F, Azerbaijan will be hosting Sweden, Estonia up against Austria. In qualifying Group G, Bulgaria will be hosting Hungary, and Montenegro will be hosting Lithuania. Sports in a Jiffy, it is. I'll be doing it in a Jiffy, so I'll be calling to wrap on the package this morning. Do well to join us on the show tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 10 minutes on the flip side of 10, where we get to serve you your early morning tonic, sports tonic to get your day going already. Stay with us as the morning pass show continues. Afion Guillen is here. Ayode Jajibo is signing out this morning. I always tell you to stay safe out there. Please do stay safe. Do have a nice and lovely day as well. Good morning.
Yeah, Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I recently met a friend, but I've been feeling some kind of way. How do I tell if I'm in love?
Let me ask you one question. Have you been thinking about this person a lot? If that's the case, then you might be in love with this person.
Oh, I see. I think I actually have. Thank you very much.
It feels good to be in love. How about I play you When a Man Loves a Woman by Michael Bolton?
This is radio like you have never known it. High Impact Radio, 102.1 FM.
Hi, my name is ROOBOY. I'm no longer going, in case you don't know the current
What's good, everyone? You can call me Pakido.
Hi, guys. My name is Shazlin.
Yes, it's your boy, Robino. Make sure you keep listening to High Impact.
Keep listening to High Impact.
You're now listening to High Impact 102.